is how you fill out a monthly summary for a repeat client. You would go into your personal folder and you'd go to monthly closing summaries. So I'm going to pretend like it's October. So 21 October. I've made myself a folder and it's going to be empty. So I have to copy my old monthly summaries, and if I have a bunch to do, then I click here and I say make a copy. And then you wait a while for Google to make the copies, and you can see that it's starting to populate underneath with all of the copies of the monthly summaries. And this part takes a minute, and so you got to be patient. So now it tells me it's done copying. So now I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to move to the October folder. So now I can go out to monthly summaries. Now here's all my copies. So here's my test one that I made. And when you come through here, you have to make sure to edit the things you need to edit. So this would be, okay, now it's October, and you can do it all caps if you want. Everything else stays the same, so you have to change that. Now you need to fix anything in here that's updated. So maybe by now I've seen this client, maybe I saw this person on the 15th, and this box is now a checkbox. And I learned that their GPA is a 2.5 or so. So I changed that to a checkbox. Service type stays the same. Living situation, probably the same. Parenting status stays the same. Maybe I got more updated information and maybe they're not truant, so I would change that. Maybe I began the assessment but I haven't completed it yet, so I don't fill this out yet. All right, now I go down. They didn't go to the crisis receiving home, so I'm good there. Okay, now I might have had one individual session and one family session for the current month, which would make that 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. I didn't see them at all last month, so that's still the same. Okay, well, then I have 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0, 1 plus 0 is also 1. And 2 plus 0 is 2. And then I also want to check it here. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. Now I'm coming over here to the contacts. This is now your brief from previous. So I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to paste it there. So that's done. Now I need to delete these because this is old. So I'm going to look at my tracking log and I'm going to count my brief client communications, and maybe there were 5, and maybe I contacted the PO twice because I was having trouble getting hold of the family. And so that would be 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, now all of this stuff is new. So I would have 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. And I'm also going to check here. 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay, that's done. Maybe I still didn't have any case management services. Please refer to the instructions for how to complete this part. PCOMs. So let's say this is back to a checkbox. And maybe their pre-score for the ORS is a 26.5. And for the family, they gave them a 22.3. So I would put that score there. Maybe the client, I had a session with the client, but the family didn't come. Then that would mean I wouldn't have a family session here. But if the family didn't come, then I would need to check this box. Select list item. More bullets. I like the big box, so I use the big box. So I might select something like that. And if I don't have a PCOM score, then I might say something like youth attended session only, parent scheduled to attend next session, or something like that. Now, here's this part. If you copy this from before and you've printed and signed your name, then you wouldn't have to refill this out. The signature, I showed this in a different video, but you can upload the picture of your signature to here. I want mine to be way smaller because I want it to stay on one page. So I might even make it a little smaller. And the date, let's say this would be the end of October, so it might be 10/31/2021. Okay, so if this is already here, then the only thing you need to change is the date. The last thing you need to do after you're looking at the dates is change the title. You want to take copy of out so that it's just the name, the number, and initials of the client, and then you're good to go.